Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back? We can't even be sure the city is safe.
Hey, something going on? Hey.
That South fellow's been making a name for himself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hear an irritating whelp out there. I shall go silent. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take the concentrate.
Got this. All my might.
Can't believe.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection. Looking rough.
Let's get serious.
This defeat.
No witness.
Struggling now.
All my might.
Gotcha. Rough.
Take this.
Admit defeat.
Take this.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Got this. Get stuck. Get stuck. No witness to my power. All my might. Take this. All right. officer has been defeated. Take this!
Lord Wu Jia is so cool, isn't he?
This is the right place for good grub. This is the right place for good grub. Why don't we have a meal together? Food's always better with company. Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Heck, if we're going to enjoy ourselves, might as well try out a few places. Am I right? Never you fear. All of my go-to spots have food. Never you fear. All of my go-to spots have food that's too good to resist. Well now, I'll take you around to a few choice eateries. Same with the one on the corner. That one over there is good. Same with the one on the corner. After those, we ought to take a stroll over to the edge of town. Happy to hear it. All of them are great, believe you me. And by great, I'm talking tasty, cheap spots where you can kick back and eat in peace. Oh, and they use food harvested from real nice fields. Veggies and potatoes really get tasty when people put their heads together and put in a ton of hard work on the daily. One of the higher-ups might get mad if they heard me say this, but don't you think tending to fields and warfare are kind of similar? Most definitely. You get how harrowing all of that field work can really be. I can't even imagine how hard it must be facing down the elements and disease like that. It's no joke, that's for sure. Boy, all this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry and get to our first stop. We'll eat tons. Be thankful for the great food, then eat tons more.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back? We can't even be sure the city...
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of. Go show him what you're made of.
Fellow's been making a name for himself. That Cao fellow's been making a name for himself.
With our provisions running low, taking you was exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a foothold here for a while and plan our next move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan.
Good, I'll be counting on you. We can succeed.
Good, I'll be counting on you. We can succeed, as long as we are resolute.
When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle.
When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation will follow.
That is the proper way to conduct a siege.
That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night. It can. After all, it is our duty as the army's strategist to make it so. For now, we wait until the time comes for us to strike.
Jia is so cool, isn't he? Lord Jia is so cool, isn't he?
I'll never be like him, though. Can't even fake it.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Let's begin.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. Let's go. The time is right. We overthrow Louis Bu and take back Yin.
He dares to seek another battle so soon? Then this is always Cao Cao's
The enemy
The
officer
entire enemy
has
army
been defeated.
is holed up in Kuyang Castle. They must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our armies block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance? The main army has begun to march. Then, we will also head for Kuyang Castle.
Let's get serious. This'll do. time is right. We overthrow Louis Blue and take back Yin.
He dares to seek another battle so soon? But then, this is always
The enemy
Cao Cao's
officer
way.
has been defeated.
The entire enemy army is holed up in Puyang Castle. They must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our army block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance? The main army has begun to march. Then, we will also head for Puyang Castle.
Gotta be quicker. Take this back. Prepare for bang. Got this. Time to act. All my might. Good eye. The enemy officer. Go, advance onward.
We will hold this strong point and turn you back, no matter what!
Curtis, we can't take much more. What of our allies?
Take them, Ruff. Ruff, this is where the battle will be won or lost. Which is exactly why I've come. I am ready to march shoulder to shoulder with Louis Boo. I will not flinch. How can I decline? Let's give it to them. This. How about this?
Not even the foe is spoiling for a fight. Far be it from me to disappoint him. With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. The time is right. We overthrow Louis Boo and take back Yin.
But now, he dares to seek another battle so soon?
The enemy officer
This is
has been
always
defeated.
Cao Cao's way. The entire enemy army is holed up in Puyang Castle. They must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our army block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
I'm counting on you.
The main army has begun to march. Then, we will also head for Puyang Castle.
Good eye. The enemy officer. Go, advance onward.
We will hold this strong point and turn you back, no matter what!
Curtis, we can't take much more. Then, what of our allies?
How can I decline? You're done! All my might!
The enemy officer.
This is where the battle will be won or lost. Which is exactly why I've come. Yeah, perhaps I shouldn't have betrayed Cao Cao. No, powerful though he may be, I do not regret that choice. Seem to have
The
recovered.
enemy officer.
Even so,
has been
the
defeated.
next steps will be crucial.
How can I say no?
Counterattack! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Or not enough.
Let's go.
It is our duty to protect this land. We will drive away all would-be invaders. Counterattack! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
One's duty is a bitter pill. Now they have no means of attack. Initiative is ours.
Excuse me, if you will.
Press home our advantage. Now advance! This siege will not end well for us. I'm going out, and I'll take Cao Cao's head myself. Lord Louis Boo! Now is not the right time! Fear not, Chen Gong. No matter the odds, my strength will bring us victory.
Yes, this high ground will suffice. If we can draw the enemy in, we should be able to hit them with projectiles. All right, let's clear the way.
Finally, someone with a backbone.
The enemy officer
Try not to
has been defeated.
warrior's power.
Take this.
Got this.
Take this.
Show you how much better I am. Let's get serious. Ready yourself. Got this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good! We will rush the castle and catch the enemy off guard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Apologies.
The enemy officer
Intention to
has
startle
been
you.
defeated.
You all seem so interested in everything going on outside that we thought it would be rude to interrupt by announcing your presence. We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Well, if it isn't our dear old friends, it's been too long. However, I must ask that you leave immediately.
I am ashamed that I ever trusted you. But you will come to regret that
train Lord Cao Cao soon enough.
Damn it. Pathetic. Cao Cao, I will finish this. Just you wait. Don't get yourself killed in the meantime.
Pursuing a wounded beast is ill-advised. Allow Louis Bu his freedom for now. We've already accomplished our goal. Let us take this time to appreciate our efforts and celebrate the reclamation of our stronghold.
It's been a long time since I was last in Puyang. I admit, it feels strange to be back. So much has happened. So many things have changed.
It has been quite hectic. Nonetheless, Lord Cao Cao has taken you and made great progress.
He has more subjects, more soldiers, and more officers. It's a far cry from those days back in Loyang.
Indeed. I don't think there is any man under the heavens who commands more people or wields more power than he does. Even measured against his rivals, he stands above the crowd, the mightiest of the mighty.
Which begs the question, how should he wield such might?
After all, a single decision from his lordship can affect the course of the entire realm.
What do we do next? Well, Cao Cao, what do we do next?
What's next? Let me share with you my plan.
Hey, so you know our Lord loves giving us all special nicknames. So you know our Lord loves giving us all special nicknames, right? He always calls Dian Wei, Eli, something coming evil, and I think he came up with a good one for Xin Yu. Oh yeah, and wasn't he the first one to start calling you Zluan? Whoa, that's amazing. Our Lord is a genius. It sounds so powerful that it kind of makes me jealous. If I fight really well in the next battle, do you think maybe he'll give me a great nickname too? Whatever he chooses, I hope it makes me sound really fierce like tiger or bear or something like that.
Hey!
Tracy. And witness cut power. Got this! Coming at you! Take this! Prepare for pain! Nice! Let's get serious! Take this! All my might! Good eye! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hey, do you have a moment? It's nothing too serious. There's just something I'd like to say to you. Firstly, I want to thank you for your efforts in the battle with Louis Boo. If you hadn't been there, we'd have been in trouble. You have my gratitude, truly. I hope to repay the favor someday. Now you're making me blush. But it's nice to hear you feel that way. How can I put this? Your background is something of a mystery, right? Yet, my Lord placed you at his side, regardless. He is nothing if not open-minded. But it's not like I'm trying to draw your story out of you, so you can relax. Regardless of our background, we're comrades now. Regardless of our backgrounds, we've both risen to prominence thanks to Lord Cao Cao. So, how about it? Will you serve him alongside me? I'd have another person I can really count on. With you there, I'd have another person I can really count on. I'm sure of it. Of course not. Of course not. Please keep an open mind and think it over. My Lord has a vision, one that gives me hope for the future. I'm desperate to help make it a reality. Yet there are many who would stand in his way. And sometimes, we're the only ones in a position to stop them. I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm not trying to worry you or anything, but just keep this in mind when times get tough, okay? Anyway, enough serious talk. Let's go eat. To protect a man like Lord Cao Cao, one must keep their strength up. You should follow my example.
I heard there's another big conflict over who... I hear there's a mess.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of. Go show him what you're made of.
Well, the Emperor has safely fled from Chang'an.
Yes, but he has been forced to ally himself with people of ill repute, having no one else to turn to. It's said that both Li Jue and Guo Shi's men are trying to track him down.
Those two are the fiends who wrought havoc in Chang'an. They're following in Dong Zhuo's wicked ways. I want to do whatever I can to keep His Majesty from falling into their hands. That's what has brought me here, to ask you for advice.
I see. It is only natural that a loyal subject of the Emperor would want to save him from peril. In any case, he is a valuable asset. If he were under our control, we would gain a great deal of power. That would certainly bet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor fit Lord Cao Cao. But he has yet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor under his protection.
A lack of justification?
Yes. Placing the Emperor under our control without good reason would make us no different than Dong Zhuo. And if we go down the same path as that man, we are doomed.
It certainly is a complicated situation. I only wish there were some way we could convey our intentions to His Majesty.
This is just a thought, but perhaps we don't need to worry about it too much.
We don't?
What the Emperor desires is a powerful protector. But it can't be some deviant boor like Dong Zhuo. It needs to be someone who will govern competently. At the present moment, Lord Cao Cao is the closest to that ideal. So what if we simply continue to help him gain more power?
I see. His Majesty's eyes will be drawn to us.
Yes, that's the way I see it. So I think our optimal course of action is to simply continue putting forth our best efforts and let fate decide what happens.
We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the... We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the traitors to the throne and guard the Emperor on his way to the palace in Luoyang.
Well, I'll be damned. This is a cause I can get behind. I can't believe we get to help the Emperor himself.
It shows that Lord Cao Cao's status has risen above that of a mere governor. Heartening indeed.
Cao Cao, we cannot make the slightest mistake here.
Yes. That's why I will need all of you at your best. We must work together as one to bring the Emperor to safety.
There's another big conflict over who will succeed.